This is the video on HTML links. You can have your program have links to other programs, or in the case down here in this table, these are links to YouTube videos. We're going to go now to the program and see the routine here highlighted in green that made those links. First, it sets the value of n to 0. That's going to be the offset in the string that it's building for HTML. It starts at the beginning. First thing, it moves 63 things into the list that it calls HTML tab. That is the beginning of a table for HTML. So I will click on that line, and it says it's getting this string of data from page F, offset 2304. So I'm going to click on that and see what it says there. Well, when you go there, it'll put the yellow cursor at the beginning position. And sure enough, it says table, background color orange, width 960, height 50, border 6. And then it ends the text. So this is the text it's putting there. That is the definition for the beginning of a table. So we'll leave this, and we'll quit that line. We'll continue on. Well, it put 63 characters into the string, so then it says, add 63 to our offset in n. Then it sets set j to 1, and now for I of 0, and all the way down here we have next I to ng. That's another number of links it's going to put into this table. So we're going to go around here once for every one of the links it's going to put in the table, and I do believe that there are 7 links. Well, then it sets L to tab offset plus I. Then it says move 11 from tab text offset 8 plus L to this position 1954. Well, let's click on there. I'll click on the 1954 and we'll see what it's doing. Here it highlighted in yellow again the cursor to show us where it's at. Well, I recognize this because I see here it says YouTube, and these 11 characters are the code for a particular YouTube video. So what it did, it just moved them into this string here at that offset we saw up here, 1954. So we'll leave that and we'll quit that. Well, the very next thing it says, it moves 20 things to 1967. Let's highlight that one. And I'll click on 1967. Oh, well, that's where it puts the name. The name of this particular video is Save ABC. So it puts the name in there. And while we're looking at this, I should mention it made it 20 characters long for the name. You say, well, look at all the spaces it put in here. That doesn't matter in HTML. It just ignores that there's extra empty space. However, over here, when it put in the code that YouTube gave for that particular video, that cannot have any spaces in it. YouTube would not understand that. Alright, so now we'll end that. And we'll quit the line. Now the next thing it says, branch if not equal j to 1 to LB. Well, that's right down here. What it's asking is if this is the first link in a line, and there's 6 links in these lines, it has to be treated special. And then down here, is again special. For instance, here it moves only 73 things into the line. Here it moves 74 things into the line. Here it only moves 69 things into the line. Well, I think what we should do is we would go to the line and see why that is. So maybe if I click on here, and I go to here it highlighted in yellow where that offset is. This is where it will start moving the data if it's the beginning of a line, because here it says TR, meaning a new row, as well as TD, meaning a new entry in the row. And there's the video, and then it ends with /TD. But what we're going to find out, if it's the last one in a row, it's going to read on and go to less than TR as well. And the case where it's in the middle of a row, it will not have any reference to TR, but it'll start with TD here and end with end of TD here. So this one line here has all the data it needs for putting entries into the table of YouTube videos. We'll end this, and we'll quit the line. So that's why there's three options here. Is it the beginning of a line? Is it the end of the line? And this here is for options in the middle of the line, because they'll just start with TD and end with /TD. Well, each time it goes around here, it says here it adds 1 to J, but we know it's going to go around here for each one of the videos. When it comes out of there, it has to move 10 characters to the end. Oh, I must remind you, every time it moves something, it added to the offset. For instance, here 73 was moved into the string. It changed the offset by 73. It increased it. Here 74, it added 74. And here for the center of the line is only 69, it added 69. So this value of n is pointing at the very end of that last one. Well, what we have to do there then is put the end of the line there. So I guess I should click on that line, and I should show you that's what it's doing. It's going to 2370. Here it highlighted what's sitting there. What's there is less than, end of, table, end of the table. Well, so that's the 10 characters it put at the end. We'll end this. We'll quit the line. Then it's outside the loop already. It put all the links in the loop. Then it sets X to 30, Y to 380, and says take this table and put it on the HTML page as HTML data number 7. You can put 10 different HTML tables onto the page. They're numbered 0 through 9. So this is the routine that put that on the page. So we're going to exit. The reason HTML was used is because the program cannot build links itself. It has to put them out in HTML. And here are the 7 links that we saw it building. Here's the last one. We saw that one, save ABC. So this is how you can put links onto your page. You have to put them on as HTML. So this is the end of the video on HTML links.